patronising. No way. So how many points you got right now? Is it 2 or 1?
1. I lost my point as I got the old one.
Oh, damn.
No matter who I'm playing, if I can do that against Mazzetti and be close,
yeah.
Why should I be nervous to play something like 350?
Yeah, for sure.
Like there's no difference there.
Okay. Welcome to today's video, guys. I'm going to keep this pretty short and sweet in terms of voiceover and narration. Today I'm joined on court by Felix Mischker from Tennis Brothers. Felix trains at the same David Lloyd as myself, and we've got to know each other over the last couple of weeks. And I decided to jump on court together, which was an absolute blast. In terms of today's video specifically, as you can see for the session, I'm mic'd up, and therefore I won't do too much of a voiceover because you guys can actually hear the audio from the session itself. But Felix is coming back from a bit of a back injury he'd suffered in the last couple of weeks, and therefore hadn't been on court for, I believe, up to about 2 weeks. This was his first full session back, so he took it pretty easy. He was pretty chilled on his part. I was working my ass off to keep up with him. But in terms of the first part of the session, this was recorded at 8:30 in the morning, so pretty early on a Friday. And he and I started in the service box just to ensure, of course, we got warm, got nice and relaxed going into the session. I was really focusing on ensuring that I make sure that I was breathing well on contact, taking a nice deep breath out on contact to ensure I stayed nice and relaxed with the arm as well, given that I have a tendency to be a little bit tight or tighten up pretty quickly under pressure. And of course, playing with Felix is a pretty high pressure situation, given that I wanted to ensure he had a good training session. I was really focusing on moving my feet, using my lower body effectively, taking the ball early, which is of course really important also whilst playing on these fast carpet courts at David Lloyd as well. One thing that was immediately very evident in this session was just the heaviness of Felix's ground strokes. His forehand in particular is something which is very hard to convey or actually analyse or get a clear indication of through his content. But yeah, his forehand was extremely heavy and it was very clear from the outset. So I was doing my absolute best to move my feet with pace, sure use my lower body effectively, take the ball early as I said, and stay nice and relaxed with the arm as well. Because the forehand he was hitting was extremely heavy from the start of the session for sure. In terms of the structure of today's video, obviously we're going to be working on our ground strokes from the back, also moving to some cross-court drills as well, and then dive into some hand-fed points. We'll play a little bit of tie break from the hand as well. I've also recorded a little bit of Q&A here with Felix, in which we discuss a few things about his experience playing with some top 20 players in the world at the recent UTS event he attended, through Muratoglu as well, through Patrick. And also just a few thoughts on his career at this moment in time in terms of the ATP Tour, his objectives, his goals, how he's choosing to work towards them, why he chose not to go to a US college, etc. Everything. So yeah, we'll keep it pretty raw. You guys can dive into it. And yeah, let me know your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. Of course, it's only the second video that I have recorded, so we'd love to hear feedback on the video and the content and the approach that I've taken thus far with this channel. And always open to your thoughts. And of course, we'll do my best to take them into account for the next few pieces of content we'll be producing in the coming weeks.
Oh, that's crazy.
For those of you that haven't yet played on carpet, or perhaps watching this from elsewhere, not the UK, carpet courts are pretty common in the UK, particularly in David Lloyd, and they're ridiculously fast and obviously low bouncing. And therefore I was really ensuring that I was using my legs as effectively as possible in this session, of course, and again remaining nice and relaxed with the hand and the wrist as well. It did make it pretty difficult, given that Felix is a pretty tall kid as well, pretty cool, tall bloke. He's about 6'1", 6'2" perhaps, and therefore his ball comes through the court with rapid pace. It was noticeable from the outset. But yeah, I'm really enjoying playing these courts. When I was growing up, I was playing primarily on AstroTurf courts because I was based in Hastings and East Sussex. So playing on indoor courts and also particularly carpet is definitely a massive change for me, given my hiatus from tennis for the last 7 to 8 years or so. But it's something I'm adjusting to pretty quickly, and I'm definitely enjoying it.
My bad.
For those of you that are interested as well, in terms of the racket I'm currently playing with, it's the Nordicdots Model 99. I was sent this racket by Nordicdots. Again, I'm not paid by them, I'm not sponsored or anything like this. I'm just a massive fan of their products. I was sent the racket about 3 weeks ago. I'm actually playing with the prototype here of the Model 99. And I just absolutely adored it from the moment I picked it up. It's stable, it's plush, I've not had to add any weight to the stick at all. Yeah, I absolutely love it. I love the isometric head shape, I love the cosmetic, and it's a stick that I'm definitely going to be staying with moving forward. I've actually got 4 on the way, coming on the way. And having spent between anywhere from 10 to 20 grand in the last year on rackets, just trying to find a racket for myself that I was happy with. I purchased so many different pro stocks, so many different rackets you can get from the shop as well. Purchased every single kind of racket you can possibly imagine. This is the racket that I took to immediately, and I've absolutely loved it. So in terms of what I strung it with as well, I strung it with the power string they sent me. I strung it at 50 pounds. I'm actually progressively lowering my tension throughout the week. So probably next time I get this strung, I'll string it up at 45 pounds, see how it plays. Love the string, and I think it looks really nice, the cosmetic, the orange string, the black cosmetic. Looks really clean in my opinion. I think you guys can see from this angle just how impressive Felix's forehand is. He hits with such great depth, and the ball comes flying through the court with rapid pace, just like that. As you can see, I'm being pushed wide.
His footwork's great.
Within the 3rd ball of the rally there. It's a very impressive forehand for sure.
So early. This is with a bad back. Yeah, mate, that's big ball. This is depth on those balls as well. They're all near the baseline, mate. It's like yeah, it all comes through rapidly. Sorry. Nice.
I didn't feel like I was hitting the ball too badly in this session, but upon watching the footage back, it's very clear that I need to step into the court and take the ball earlier, for sure. Just be a little bit more relaxed with my arm, there's no doubt about it. I've got quite an extreme grip, but my swing path, in terms of my mechanics of my forehand, I'm playing my arm almost fully extended, and it doesn't quite align that well with the grip.
Yeah, true.
With my grip at this moment in time, so I do need to make a few adjustments biomechanically, but going down the rabbit hole of doing so is just such an extensive and time-consuming journey that I'm not really too keen to go through that process, so I'm kind of making do for now until I decide who I'm going to work with my next coach. Worked with a few coaches in the last year and a half or so, had some good experiences, had some bad experiences, so I'm just taking my time to find a coach that I'm really happy with next. There's a couple of guys at David Lloyd that I like the look of in terms of the players they coach, their level of enthusiasm and passion for the sport, so perhaps one of them will be their best fit for me. I'll keep you guys updated in the coming weeks.
That's not a good thing today. That's 70%.
It's the level, like that much better when you get with those guys. Compared to your who you're playing against.
I play with someone like Sean.
Yeah.
It's the same ball. What he does is his variation. He can do anything at any point. If he wants to drop shot, bottom of the box, got no chance to get in there, he can do it.
Yeah.
And under pressure, like if you say your whole family's on the line, still making the same decisions, the same shots, whereas with like other players, it becomes like being tight and pushy. And then also just calm, relaxed decision that he makes.
Because obviously in your video, you got him in the first set, but then in the second you said he kind of ramped up a level. What was the difference?
I've got another good example. We played the second match, best of 3 quarters there after.
Oh, okay.
In the first set, he was playing so
Yeah.
like literally he was just being so aggressive. And for me I was playing medium level of aggression, which for him was obviously like someone playing defensive.
Yeah.
So then he just took control of the points really easily.
Yeah.
And it made me like, I'm always on defense, and then from defense against a guy like that, he's putting away balls, he's spinning.
Yeah.
So second set, I basically just held my own and was aggressive, but I had to play like 80-90% forehands cross, like 7 and 8 in a row, which for me is tough.
Yeah.
Because against normal guys, you need 2 and then they're on the back foot.
Yeah.
So for him, it's like 6, 7, and then I win the point.
Yeah.
But every single point had to be that good to win a point. So to do that consistently for like 2-3 hours, that's the difference. It's like me, I can hold my own. I can probably get it close. Let's say in a training session, probably reasonably close in a set, in 6-4.
Yeah.
But then in a match, then the pressure's on, then it's like a 6-1 or a 6-2.
Yeah.
Then you do it for 3 hours, then it's a 6-1, 6-love, 6-love. And it's like, that's the difference.
Yeah. So in terms of what you're learning from that, what you're taking from that, what about the psychological side of things? What have you addressed from that you need to improve?
I think having more confidence in myself that I can actually do it.
Okay.
If I can do it once, I can do it twice. And if I can do 80% forehand to control the ball, I can pretty much beat anyone.
Yeah.
I'm just consistent with it, work on the backhand side, and also just have, just confidence in myself, but also be relaxed.
Yeah.
No matter who I'm playing, if I can do that against Mazzetti and be close, why should I be nervous to play something like 350?
Yeah, for sure.
Like there's no difference there.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, just because you're playing football with Neymar, like you almost feel less pressure because it's like I should just.
You got nothing to lose. Yeah.
Whereas when you're playing someone that's like still unreal, like 350, or someone that's like playing in the Premier League but a low-level Premier League player, you're a bit like, oh, maybe I have a chance, so maybe I should try. But actually, it should just be whoever you're playing, just have the same mindset. That's like what the pros do. They go on, no matter who they play, they have the same mindset.
What about Tenassi?
You didn't think this guy's like an influencer, he's ranked 2,000, I'm just going to take it easy.
That's what I was going to ask as well, because like, what was their attitude towards the sessions with you? Have they seen you play before? Oh, okay, really?
Literally didn't care who I was, they're going to go on the court and try me.
Fair.
They're not doing it for content. I mean, obviously they'll answer some questions, they were really nice.
Yeah.
But during the session, it's like, just be,
yeah.
He wins the second set, gets the fist pump out, like.
Yeah.
It's probably an ego element, right? Like,
I think they just hate losing.
And the heaviness of Tenassi's ball, it looked like a joke.
Like he's the only guy that I was actually hitting with, especially on the forehand side, where I was properly ripping it and it was like coming back to the same.
Yeah.
But, to a certain extent, you can only hit the ball so hard.
Yeah, of course.
Like, and I think that we probably, if we're both maxing out, hitting the same kind of ball, but then on the backhand side, it was just so consistent.
Yeah.
Solid in his movement, everything put together so well. But yeah, he hit it a lot bigger than Mazzetti. Like,
yeah, you can tell. Yeah. But Mazzetti has more variety, so.
Yeah, and he's a better mover, I think. More smart in what he's doing.
Yeah. You said it's not going to be as heavy, yeah?
Okay, so now we're playing cross court on the backhand side. As you guys can see, I'm primarily playing inside out forehands. Felix's backhand was surprisingly heavy. Well, based on the footage that he publishes online, the content he publishes online, it's not particularly clear that his backhand is a heavy backhand, and it truly is. So I just wanted to make sure that I could rally with him as best as possible, and I was primarily playing forehands on this wing here to account for that, to ensure again we get the most out of the session for him rather than for myself.
I see you post and then in person, because on your backhand side, your forehand's obviously very big. The ball just comes through so fast, it's a joke. Oh, I'll take that ball though. Gone.
You guys can see how low having to stay here just to take the ball early. His ground strokes were flying through the court. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, and the more raw format of the video, please make sure you give it a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment any suggestions you guys have for future content or anything you'd like to see on the channel moving forward. It helps me more than you guys could possibly ever know. So yeah, please make sure you engage with the channel. Give it a like, thumbs up, share it with a mate, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and drop a comment down below.
Nice. Take that, mate. I mean, it's basically like Musetti's backhand, let's be honest. Yeah. Almost as angelic and Italian and fluent and... You're saying I don't know Italian? Sorry, mate.
The one thing I need to prioritise my backhand wing, however, is just stepping in and taking the ball early. I have a tendency to step back, remain a little bit passive, and when hitting against a big hitter like Felix, it makes my life very difficult.
That doesn't count. This does. Balls Alcaraz. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm taking it as in. Yeah, that's not in. Did be dirty on the feed. As if he needs any benefit. Oh. Okay, note to self, 2 drop shots hasn't worked. It's alright. That was piss poor, that. That 3-0? I think it might be. Is it not? Yeah, of course. No, first ball doesn't count. I think I'm up. Oh, you're joking me. On a single-hander as well. Do you know what the score is? Huh? We're on this side. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, that's a joke. Wasn't even that bad forehand either. Vamos! Huh? No. What's it? I'm not gonna move either though, am I? Got 1 out of 3. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. What, with the moon ball, yeah? Do. Drop in. No. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Ooh, yeah, it's in. Mate, why didn't you go to US college? Did you just...
Couldn't.
Why?
Because I wasn't good enough. At the age that I was supposed to apply, my grades were good enough, but I wasn't good enough tennis-wise, and I couldn't then get tennis like a scholarship. It was too expensive, like $80,000 a year. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So,
Did you have to match grades with tennis as well? Like they also judge.
It's both, right?
no, but like all the schools that I wanted to go to that were good, they were good academic schools. I got a really good SAT score and everything, so I was like happy days. But then you look at like, let's say Princeton doesn't do scholarships, they do financial aid. So based on your parents' income, it's how much you get charged. It was like 48 grand I
Right.
pay every single year. Or like, let's say you go to like a D1 school, but then it's like maybe I could get like the last half scholarship for tennis, and then I'd build my way up. But then it's like some random school in like Iowa that academics isn't what I would want.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then it was kind of like, okay, I've got to find like a different option, because all of the better schools, like, I don't know, like Ivy League schools don't give scholarships, but then all the good tennis schools like TCU and stuff like that are worth it for the tennis not to have the best course, I wouldn't get into.
Yeah,
And then the ones that were like really good for academics, but then just too expensive because I couldn't then get tennis scholarship.
yeah, fair enough.
I'm in this like situation where there wasn't enough money to do it, and I wasn't good enough at tennis for that not to be a problem.
So how many points you got right now? Is it 2 or 1?
One, I lost my point as I got the old one.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, it was like, I don't know, the whole start of the year is always tricky because you've got like, the start of the year, just January to April is always tricky because there's no tournaments. You've got like Sharm el Sheikh, Tunisia, and they're all so strong.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning of the year, for example, now in Tunisia, I would be number 18 qualies, meaning that I don't have to play anyone with an ATP ranking to qualify.
Okay, yeah.
And the highest ranked player in qualies is, let's say, 1300 or something.
Yeah.
In January, the top 16 seeds, so you have to beat 2 of these 16 seeds to qualify, are all inside that number. So it makes no sense to, like, those months are so
That's the
tough to pick
futures.
up points. So tough to pick up points. So the way I structure my year is I'm basically playing until January,
Yeah.
and then taking off season in February. I'm in America, March, like up until that conference, and then I'll start playing tournaments in April.
Okay.
So I've got my off season a bit later. Usually people start like now with their off season.
Yeah.
But then everyone does that, and then everyone starts in January, February, March, like Rafa Nadal Academy tournaments.
Yeah.
It's literally like you're like last into qualies, and you're playing some Spanish guy who's like 800,
Yeah.
34 years old, providing for his family with wife and kids, and you're like, Jesus.
Yeah.
First round qualies, mate. You're that deep.
Yeah.
Just giving you a stare down at the walk change of ends.
Yeah. It's a rough reality, isn't it?
One thing I wanted to take note of as well from the tie-break footage was that I just tightened up so quickly. I'm just not used to playing any kind of match play or competitive play anymore. I did when I was a kid. Haven't played tennis for the last 7 to 8 years and only picked it up again last year. I'm just so out of the loop of playing any competitive form of tennis, unfortunately. So again, as soon as we come into any kind of competitive environment or set play, point play, I tighten up, get apprehensive, don't play particularly great, play really passively, and something I definitely need to address and work on. And as soon as we're playing points in a manner in which we're not scoring, I just play much better tennis for sure, there's no doubt about it.
So when you see someone playing like a level that is so easy to them, you start overthinking. Oh! What a feed. That's so patronising. No way. Vamos! Say again. Oh. Forehand at me now. Yeah. Oh! Don't think I've hit one winner. Yeah. Provided it's in. Yeah, it's unreal.
Okay, so as we come to the end of this video, again, hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below and who you'd like to see on the channel next as well, or who you'd like to see you playing with. And of course, do my absolute best to get them on for a video like this. Let me know what you guys thought of the format. Not particularly highly edited, pretty raw, pretty natural. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, in which I'll be reviewing Nick Kyrgios's racket and his actual specs, having tested them earlier today. Looking forward to it.